Hi, the electric vehicle revolution is here. There's a lot more people buying electric vehicles. Whether you think they're green or not is not a matter for this short video. But what has changed slightly in the autumn statement was the taxation of these electric vehicles. So let's recap as to where we are at the moment. Looking at it from the employer point of view, so your company buys an electric vehicle, it can reclaim 100% of the cost of that vehicle, assuming it's a brand new vehicle. So for example, the company buys an electric vehicle for £30,000, it will reduce its taxable profit by £30,000, saving at least 19%, which is nearly £6,000 in tax. So that's a considerable tax saving. Now that applies where it buys the vehicle outright, or it buys it on HP or with a loan, because the ownership at that point has passed to the company. They will be able to claim the allowance. Where the company leases a vehicle, the leasing costs will be offset against the taxable profits of the company. So that will be spread over the term of the lease. So you will get your tax relief, but at a much slower pace. For the employee at the moment, the tax is based on the benefit in kind. And the benefit in kind is just 2% of the list price of the vehicle. So we go back to our example of a £30,000 electric car. 2% of £30,000 is £600. The employee is taxed on £600 at whatever tax rate they pay. So even for a higher rate taxpayer, it's costing them only £240 a year. So as you can see, there is considerable saving to be made, both the employer and the employee. What's changed in the recent autumn statement is that 2% band, that 2% benefit in kind rate is fixed until 25. But from 25-26, it's increasing by 1% a year to eventually reach 5%. Still very tax efficient, still well worth it. The other change is in relation to vehicle excise duty. Previously they were free of road fund licence. Now there's going to be a £10 charge for the first year of the vehicle, and thereafter it will be £165 per annum. That's at today's rates. No doubt those rates will be going up in future. In relation to VAT, nothing has really changed in relation to VAT. You cannot claim VAT back on the purchase of an electric car, not unless it's being used purely for business purposes, and that is very difficult to prove, and it's something that HMRC will argue against. So as you can see, there is still a great benefit in owning an electric vehicle, and if you want a personal calculation of how that will affect you, please feel free to give us a call at Harts and we'll be able to do your own personal illustration.